Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. I am a psychic medium. I have been doing this for a long time. I've been on here on YouTube for a long time. And this video is going to be very different from the normal things that I do here. And I have felt very compelled to do a reading like this for quite some time now. Um, if you're like if you're a human, you know about this case and about this very horrible tragedy that happened December 26, 1996. I know this story very well because myself and the little girl, Jonbenet Ramsey, we would be right around the same age. I think she would have been a year younger than me. So when I was a kid, and a lot of you guys watching, I'm sure, remember this. It was one of the most horrific and tragic things, I think. And I was a child then, so I didn't even, I knew then it was terrible. So as a mother and an adult now, it's just I'm that person that anytime I see something about it, I always watch it because I'm always in hopes that they someday will find who really did this to this little girl, and that her family, the ones that are still like remaining, can have justice, and then so her spirit can have justice. Okay, so it's always been something really, really on my heart. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've always felt very close to this little girl as well, which sounds kind of crazy, but I mean, being a psychic medium, I have definitely felt her energy in the past, especially when I watch anything about her. There was a new one on Netflix. I've only watched a little bit of it thus far. So I actually wanted to do a reading today, and I just wanted to like dedicate this to the spirit of this little girl, and really just pray that they do find whoever did this. But I kind of wanted to dig into the energy and just get a little insight on like maybe what happened. Now, before I start the actual reading, I do have to say, when I was younger, the whole narrative was that the parents did it. And to each their own. This is technically for entertainment purposes only. You guys know how that goes. I'm not trying to do anything or say anything by this, and everybody has their own opinion. You might think that the parents had something to do with it. I used to when I was a kid, before I could really, tap into energy and read things and feel things. As I watch the things now as an adult, and when I tap into the energy, I do not feel that the parents did this. I don't, especially not the mom. Um, Now, again, I don't know if that's my psychic abilities, my mediumship abilities, or that's just me being a mother and watching another mother. I don't believe that the mom did it. I don't think the dad did either. But I just want to say I have already pre-pulled some energy here. I'm going to pull some more and tap in with mediumship as well, not just the cards, but I wanted to pull the cards to really get an idea of what could have happened. Now, what I pulled thus far, oh, this is like a little emotional for me because like I said, I've never done a reading like this openly, like recorded anything like this. Okay, so I've definitely done mediumship over the last few years and talked to people on the other side, but never really a recorded one in this fashion. So I pulled some energy, and what I was sensing was that there was an outsider. It does to me feel like it would be a man. Okay. I feel like this man, and again, there's probably a bunch of different stories. I'm literally just now starting the new documentary on Netflix, so I don't know much about whatever theories are going to come up. So I have no idea. I'm going into this with whatever I'm picking up. This doesn't have anything to do with maybe what's been heard on the media. This is just what I'm picking up. So if it matches it, then that's just what it is. I do feel like this is somebody that would have been involved in groups that they were involved in, that the family was involved in. I see this energy of like an organization, or like I did see a church, but I don't even know if they went to church. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I did see like a church. I did see like people being involved and like being around. Okay. I also feel like whoever this was may have very well been around the family during. I know that they went to like a big party. So I pulled the Six of Pentacles and I saw like presents being given and things like that. So I do feel like the person could have very well either been like watching or lurking on that night, or could have actually been at that event, okay? Because I definitely get a sense of the whole Christmas party thing, like that person watching or being in the presence of that party, okay? Like I definitely get that sense. I do also feel like this person would have known the dad. I feel like this person either had worked for the dad before or could have been a friend of the dad. I'm going to pull more energy, but I'm just telling you guys what I saw prior to this. Now, the very first card that I pulled was the Hermit. This is a Virgo energy. But that to me gave very like basement vibes, which is actually where she was found. You guys see how the light just got brighter right now? That was kind of wild. I feel like the person could have actually been hiding in the house when they got home. And I think that is a theory that I've heard before, but I do believe that the person could have very well been hiding in the house when they were getting home that night, or had gotten there in the middle of the night and kind of like hid out, right? But if you've ever seen the case, then you know that there's like a little window, and this was the very first card that I pulled. This gives me sneaky energy. This gives me somebody that's been watching, lurking, okay? I definitely do feel like I think they always say that there was no signs of forced entry, but if you really look at the case, there really was. And I do feel like the person did enter in the window. I definitely got that vibe. Now, right after that, I had the Five of Wands energy. Now, to me, this is like weapons, right? Like they do say that the final thing that did take her life was a blow to the head, right? So I definitely do feel like this is the energy of somebody doing that. This is the energy of somebody also very like sadistic and angry and just sick in the fucking head. I got a lot of Pisces energy with this too. To me, this feels like somebody who's very fucking delusional. I feel like this could have been somebody that was very obsessed as well. This person could have been obsessed with her or the family, or both. Now I do feel like this person also was hiding in plain sight. That's what I heard. Okay. When I say that, if you are somebody that knows predators, or if you've been, maybe a victim of a predator yourself, a lot of times that's what the fuck they do. They hide in plain sight. They're the nice guy. They're the quiet one. They're the one that everybody likes, or they're the one that couldn't hurt a fucking fly, or the one that tries to stay out of the way, right? I see this person hiding in plain sight. This person feels to me like they would be very meek in their energy, as far as like don't talk a lot, or they don't have a lot to say, or they're maybe a little bit timid, or like, and this feels like it's a man. And this man has that type of behavior, or had that type of behavior around the family. Okay. Like to where it was like that you would never suspect. It wasn't someone that stood out. That's what I get with this. Okay. Now I do also feel like this person could have done this before. This, I don't know, it came up because I saw children. I don't know if this person may have had their own kids, okay? But I do feel like this person could have done it before. Done something like this before, whether it would be, assaulting children, or just predatory behavior surrounding kids, okay? Like I feel like this was something that this person had done before. Maybe not the actual taking of the life, but you know what I'm saying? Like this person has done things like this before. Now I want to show you guys something as well. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So I got the Hermit was the first card, Five of Wands. I have the High Priestess, which is crazy because I used to dream about this little girl when I was a kid a lot. A lot. I would have nightmares. Knight of Cups. So somebody that was like a gift giver, like I'm telling you, like hiding in plain sight, like somebody that would be there giving gifts. This is like two indications of somebody that this person could have actually given her a gift, like a present or something like that, or given the family something, maybe on more than one occasion. But to me, it's like that manipulative energy where it's like, oh, I'm a nice guy. I come, and I bring gifts, and I'm this and I'm that. You get what I'm saying? Like very manipulative. I pulled the Ten of Pentacles as well. Now I want to show you guys this. This, in the Ten of Pentacles, obviously this is going to look different for the way that I'm reading this, right? This feels to me in this depiction, it's like a family with open windows, right? More the window references, which I think is kind of fucking wild, where you can see in very clearly, okay? Now to me, what that indicates is stalking, watching, being fucking weird. Okay. So I do feel like this person was somebody that would do that, that had been doing that again, or somebody that would, oftentimes kind of keep an eye on the family. Okay. And the window reference double time very much indicates that whoever this was, I do feel came in through that window. That's what I'm sensing here. And I do have to say, as I channeled into her energy before I started this reading, like I really like reached out and wanted to see if I could feel into her, like as Jonbenet. I felt that she was telling me that her parents didn't do it, that her family didn't do it. Okay, that's what I felt. And her mom is actually on the other side with her. So yeah, I literally am hearing like my mommy didn't do it. I don't think the dad did either, but I'm just saying what I'm getting. Let's see. Whew. Let's see what else. Page of Wands. More of that like stick reference. If you've seen the case, again, there is like a wooden stick that's involved in this, right? Now, this feels like a naive energy. Obviously, she's a child. This isn't about her. This is like a naive energy. I feel like whoever this person was also was somebody that was almost maybe acted very immaturely, okay? And I do also feel like this person, maybe they even try to act childlike to be, kind of get in with kids type of thing. I also feel like this person had some type of mental illness is what I'm getting here. I'm getting this weird like impulsiveness. But I also feel like this person saw, and I'm not saying it's the parents' fault, I'm not at all like saying anything like that, but I feel like there were holes that this person saw, and they watched enough to know where they could be like, they could catch the parents slipping, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like they watched enough to where they knew, like maybe they knew what the house looked like on the inside, because that's kind of what it feels like to me. Because from what I do understand, her room was very far from the parents. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that this person knew that. I think this person was aware of the inside of the home. I think this person was just kind of like waiting on a moment and an opportunity to do something like this. Okay. And this does feel like it is a man. Now, I feel that when this person did this, they would have been over the age of 35. The man, they would have been over the age of 35. Okay. So I do also get the initials R, M, G, and L. I don't know exactly what that would indicate, but let's see. Let's get some more information on this. Oh, my wrist is getting hot. Ooh, that is the psychic receiving energy. That's a signification for me that the information I'm receiving is being validated by spirit. So, Four of Pentacles. Okay. This is a very stuck and stagnant energy because it hasn't been solved. And I feel like I do believe that on the other side that there's peace. I do believe that. I believe that the mom is at peace. I believe that Jonbenet is at peace. But there's definitely this urge for people to find out the truth of what happened. And I feel like it's a very stuck and stagnant energy. And I feel like it's a necessity that it moves forward. This is probably why this new Netflix thing came out, right? Trying to not let it be forgotten. I mean, it's like, to me, this is such a huge case. It's like, how could it be forgotten? But at the same time, it's like they never found the person, and it's been 30 something years, right? I do feel from this energy that this is going to get solved. I feel that this is going to get solved within the next 2 years. Like, there's going to be a breakthrough in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what that exactly would be. But I am getting this energy of this case being solved within about 2 years, or at least getting closer to it finally being solved. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see. Five of Swords. Yeah. I feel like whoever did this, I feel like it's definitely still living. Okay. I feel like this person is still living. I feel like this person is It's almost like the same type of energy that I was seeing earlier, where it's like they're hiding in plain sight. It's like they feel like they really got away with it too. That's what this feels like to me. But I'm like, they didn't, and they're not going to. That's what I get with this. Okay. I also feel like this person would have been angry with the parents. Could have even been like angry with the mom. Like that sounds kind of weird, but I'm getting this energy of like anger towards the mother. I don't know what that, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to make any sense. I have no clue, but that's what I'm hearing here. Okay, so I'm going to just get like one more card again. I've never done anything like this, but I've just felt like I felt very called to this, and I always have when it comes to her. I always pray every time I watch the documentaries that they find the person and that there's justice brought to this situation, because it's such a fucking terrible thing that happened. And I just literally want to dedicate this video to her spirit, her soul, to the memory of her. But yeah, I do feel like there's something about like anger towards the mom that I feel like, again, I feel like this person knew the dad and could have even worked for the dad, but there was something almost like bitter or resentful. And I do feel like it could have even been, like I said, towards the mom. Very strange. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of wild because obviously, again, if you have heard about the case and you know, this is kind of like symbolic of, unfortunately, that type of energy, of what, you know, how she was found and things like that. This person would play victim in their life. This was somebody who played the victim a lot so that they could stay out of the spotlight. This, I don't know if this, again, I'm gonna finish watching the documentary and I'm wondering if I'm gonna see anything that would like kind of match up with what I'm, you know, because I know this is like the newest one. So I'm wondering, I'm curious if anything's going to match up, but this to me feels like somebody that would have been somebody in their life that was narcissistic to the point where it was like you couldn't even tell that there was anything wrong with this person, or you wouldn't even think to look. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's again that person that's hiding in plain sight type of thing. Like, I don't know if this person uses maybe the way that they look, that they speak, their energy, their you know, being quiet or something like that to their advantage or to manipulate. But I definitely get that type of vibe from whoever this man was, where it would be somebody who would act like they were a victim, act like they were helpless in certain ways or harmless in certain ways. Yeah. I also get the month of August very heavily here. I don't know why. I don't even remember what her birthday was. I can't remember. I know it might have been August if I'm not. It could. I'm gonna look it up after we get off here. But I don't know why that came up. But the month of August does come up for me. Yeah, I think that this is gonna get solved within the next 2 years. Yeah, look at this, Ace of Wands. I think that there is going to be some type of new action being taken, or maybe there already is. Again, this could even be why they're doing another new documentary. You know, I would hope that the dad was still actively looking for the killer, which I think that he is. But to me, this is also like a movement energy. This is like momentum forward. Like something is going to get charged up again and pushed forward so that this can be solved. Okay. And I feel like it is going to be. So I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, again, I've never done anything like this. I am interested to see what you guys think below of these types of readings. I have always been very involved in like the paranormal world, and obviously like my psychic mediumship, being able to tap into the other side. And also, you know, just bringing justice to people that deserve it. Not to say that I'm working for anybody. That's not what I'm doing here. This is just a reading that I'm tapping into the energy just out of like curiosity and maybe see what comes up that could maybe resonate with the case. But let me know down below what you guys think. And I really do hope that they solve this very tragic case after all this fucking time, because she deserves it. And her family does as well. So thank you guys so much. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. And if you need a personal reading, they are all down below. I also do mediumship readings. I do Zooms, live calls. Everything is down below. I hope you guys have a good one.